My name's David Wilkinson. I'm Head of the School of Medicine and Dean of Medicine here at the University of Queensland. We have a very clear vision about what we want our medical school to be. We are large and we are ambitious, and we're part of a large, ambitious university.
Over the last 75 years, University of Queensland School of Medicine has graduated more than 10,000 doctors. I'm very delighted that so many of our alumni now come back and are teaching in our program for our next generation of doctors. In Year 1, the students are predominantly based at St Lucia campus at the University of Queensland, but we do have a new Ipswich campus which takes 50 students per year. In Year 2, we spread out a little bit more. We now move to the Royal Brisbane and Women's Hospital, the PA Hospital and the Mater Hospital. In Years 3 and 4, the students move to the clinical schools. And there's a huge diversity of schools. We have 8 in Australia and we have 2 overseas, one in New Orleans in the US and one at Brunei. The strength of our program is that we have all the opportunities and diversity of a large cohort while still retaining our small group teaching. For example, in the first 2 years of our program, the core of our teaching is in our problem-based learning tutorials, which is 10 students with 1 tutor, and our clinical skills program, which has 5 students with 1 tutor. This gives our students the maximum opportunity to learn in the small group environment.
We believe that a medical school has to have a significant social responsibility, and so we're committed to serving the needs of the community and the population that we work within. We are a research-intensive university at UQ. We're one of Australia's leading research universities, and we're doing our best to make the most of that research environment within the medical program at UQ. International students are very, very important at our medical school. We generally take a very significant number of international students. So at the moment we commit to taking 300 Australian students each year in first year. We take about 130 international students who will stay with us onshore in Australia for the 4 years of their training. And we have a new cohort of students who are coming from the United States of America to take part in what we call our Ochsner partnership and pathway. International students are vitally important. They bring an extraordinary diversity and richness of culture and cultural experience and energy to our school, and we would be diminished without them.
As the Executive Vice President and Chief Academic Officer of the Ochsner Health System and Head of the University of Queensland Ochsner Clinical School, I welcome you into our family and commend all of you entering into this unique partnership. The Ochsner Health System is one of the largest independent academic medical centers in the United States. We are joining together with UQ to create a program where students from the United States can experience the benefits of both a world-class university and a world-class healthcare organization. Today, the Ochsner Health System is a fully integrated, independent academic health system comprised of 720 employed physicians in a multi-specialty group practice, 7 hospitals, over 35 clinics, the largest health fitness club in the state, and a hotel. In 2008, we had 1.25 million patient contacts and have had at least 275,000 patients who receive ongoing care at Ochsner. Ochsner operates one of the nation's largest independent graduate medical education programs with 225 residents and fellows in 18 medical and surgical programs directly sponsored by Ochsner. An additional 9 residency and fellowship programs affiliate with Ochsner for training with over 100 additional discrete residents, primarily from the 2 local medical schools. All programs are accredited by the Accreditation Council for Graduate Medical Education. Recently, I have been elected to the board of this council. We also have a great deal of experience with medical students, such as yourselves. We provide over 600 student months of education at Ochsner for core 3rd year and 4th year electives. This represents a large proportion of both LSU and Tulane students who spend part of their clinical training time at an Ochsner institution. We have all 3 aspects of research at Ochsner: basic laboratory science, clinical, and clinical healthcare effectiveness research. Currently, in basic science, we have 9 research laboratories, the majority of which use molecular biology and protein chemistry as primary tools to address basic, medically relevant questions. Our model of group practice will focus you on the essentials of patient-centered care. Our electronic medical record will demonstrate to you the importance of continuity of care. You will learn the principles of clinical performance improvement and patient safety that will most set you apart from the majority of the medical students trained in the United States. While you are pursuing your education at Ochsner, you will find New Orleans and Louisiana as wonderful places to live. The culture, music, food, art, and historically preserved architecture create a backdrop that provides an opportunity for personal and spiritual growth. We will provide a student life environment for you that will integrate you into Ochsner as well as into the community. We continuously assess our academic offerings and outcomes provided by feedback from the students who have participated in clinical rotations throughout the Ochsner health system. We know that your clinical education and clinical training at Ochsner will allow you to develop into a professional, thoughtful, and caring physician. We are looking forward to meeting you on campus here at Ochsner as well as in Brisbane at the University of Queensland.